just realized I had on my very special necklace I got. Some might call it a disco ball. Gosh, not all. This is from Bingo. So, am I cloudy? It's this light, or lack of light. We just got back from, how am I going to fix that? From Bingo. And if anybody doesn't know, Bingo is very fun. I don't know if you haven't played in a long time. I'm afraid I'm going to choke myself. So we decided my son Russell has a friend here and stay until tomorrow. And it's just been a little bit crazy. My daughter left today for a trip, so I had to get up at 4 and take her to the airport. And I wanted to do something fun with the friend here. And so I was like, oh, we'll go to Bingo. So we were on the wait list, and then it had an opening, but I didn't have a babysitter. So I'm at kind of this weird, not weird, but to be totally transparent, which is what I try to do. I was feeling a little sad earlier today. I had 2 friends that were like, we're going to the pool, and everybody knows I have Amos. So it's not like anybody's like, why can't you come? I mean, but I'm included. Like, I don't know if you can get away, but we're going to go to the pool and have lunch. And I was like, yeah, I can't. And, I've been a mama. I have 4 children. So for 18 years, I have not been able to walk out of this house without talking to somebody. Now, if I had like 14 children, that might be normal. But I only have 4, and the oldest is 10. And so it's tough to not be able to leave the house, and not have a plan or hire a babysitter. Like, I'm almost 50. So my friends that are my age, they aren't getting babysitters anymore. Like, their kids are going to camp for a month. And then I'm like, hi, it's me. I've got to get a babysitter. And then my brain goes into a bad spiral place where I'm like, wow, do you get a babysitter for a 15-year-old? And then I was like, la, 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 la. I'm not going to think about that because I'm not doing that right now. So I do try to be very cognizant of, and I don't know what your spiritual beliefs are, but I do think there is, I call that the devil. The devil is like, oh, I'm going to try to make you miserable. So you should worry about when Amos is 15. You're not going to be able to get a babysitter. Now, what in the hell? Now, it does not mean I don't plan ahead and think and make plans. But I mean, I cannot sit around and worry about shit that I can't control. And that's what not to cuss. I'm trying not to cuss. It's my summer Lent. Clearly, it's not working well. It's not a replay, Teresa. You're alive. So today, I was like, well, I can't go to the lunch, which is fine. But then another friend texted me, and she said, you're much more privileged than a lot of us. Yes. I would say if anyone is on Facebook right now, they're probably privileged. Because people that are not privileged, there's 2 people. One, there's the mother who had all 4 of her limbs amputated like 2 weeks ago. So I've been thinking about her a lot. And then there are people in North Korea whose family members went to South Korea, and now they have the next 3 generations in labor camps. So as long as you're not those people, you're privileged. But yes, of course, I'm privileged. I mean, I was born into the right family and given a wonderful education, la, 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 la. So anyway, this other friend of mine was like, we're going to go to the pool. They do this treading, it's this new exercise. And I was like, oh, well, that'll work. I'll take Amos to the pool. So meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out, I want to take Russell to Bingo with the friend, but I have to have a babysitter. So I text 16 people, and only one of them has ever babysat for me before. but they all had like, it was so cool. It was like last night's, it was last names of like people I went to college with. It was like a who's who, like, oh, and like names are unusual, like Schnark and Schnarcy. And you're like, well, I know him, or Gilligan Schmoozen. I know who that was. So anyway, that's kind of fun. So anyway, finally, I get a babysitter. And we're at the pool. Amos and I are swimming. And then I'm talking to the moms. And there's another mom there. And she has a son with a disability. And he's in his 20s. And so we just had the best time chatting. And I was saying that to her. I was like, can your son stay home alone? And she was like, yes, not for an overnight, but like we can go out and he can stay home. And I was like, that is such a big deal. Like there's like for years, potty training felt really big, right? Because it's a big deal not to be potty trained. And I have some friends that are still there with their 20-year-olds. But for me right now, it's the independence portion that I'm struggling with. So you'll go through periods of time, what you're struggling with, but that's kind of been mine. And anyway, just wanting, and not because I like want to go and, get my lips all puffed up or get like, something. I just want to take a child to bingo. Like, I don't even need a babysitter for myself. It's just to do something else with my people. So, oh, that's sweet, Stephanie. Watching you from Ethiopia. Oh, well, that's exciting. So anyway, what was I saying? Shit, now I can't remember. There's my cuss word again. You have an 18-month-old and you'll be 45. I don't even know what to say about that. So anyway, I just wanted to go to bingo. So here we are. We're going to bingo. We have a babysitter who, he's like, Mommy cannot leave you. She did great. So cute. So nice. College student. Made it happen. And I was really like thinking, this isn't worth it. We're not going to go. But then I was like, I don't want to go. And I said to Russell, how would you feel? We have a couple options. I could drop y'all off to go to bingo. And he said, well, I don't want to leave you here with Amos, which might have been the very first time that son has verbalized empathy for me, which is a really big deal. And I said, or we can all try to go. And then if it doesn't go well, I can leave. And as I was saying that, my insides were like, no, bad idea. Don't do it. Amos and bingo, bad. And I was like, it was Russell, not Thomas. We're just going to try to, do this. So anyway, I'm at the pool. It's 5:30. She's like, yes, I can come at 6:15. We haul ass out. We haul Fanny out of there and take a shower, get dressed, grab my neighbor whose birthday's tomorrow. And I was like, come on, we'll take you too. So we went to bingo and we had the best time. It was so nice. And I won bingo not once, but twice. And my son, Russell, won twice. Now, if that wasn't a God wink, I just don't know what is. And because we're us, I won twice. And, the first time you win, Phyllis, I'm ignoring these questions. Phyllis is trying to come to my house and bring subscribers. Here's my subscriber link. So if you're a subscriber, evidently you get to come and spend the night with me. No. It's about like taking Amos to bingo. Yeah, so we're in there. I win the first bingo. Now, when you win the first bingo, what did you win? I think I won like $15 the first time and maybe $25 the second time. the first time people were like, yay, yay, hoorah for her. She won bingo. The second time they're like, yay. Didn't she win? She just was up there. Yeah. Well, then Russell wins the third time. And Russell's like, Mom, you take the card up there. So I drag that card up there to the bingo table. And I was like, I wanted to say, I have a PhD in statistics, like that woman from Stanford. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I yelled bingo. Bingo. And it was like you could have heard a pin drop. A woman from Stanford that's a statistician won the big lottery 3 times. And then she moved to Las Vegas and zipped her lips and has never done a video or an interview because damn well she cheated. So anyway, I go up there and I'm like, bingo. And they're like, oh my God, you've won again. I was like, well, actually, it was my son. They were like, why didn't he come up? I'm like, because we thought this was funnier for me to come up. They're like, oh, actually, you're right. That is funny. Well, the whole room is kind of quiet. And they're like, yep, Adrian's won bingo again. And I turn around and here. And here's how the people look to me. They did not look impressed. And so I said, I don't hear clapping. And they were like this. It was some very uneager clapping. Yes, but they were happy for me, weren't they? Tip, tip. Yes, they were. Anyway, it was really fun. So I don't know why I just told that story. But there's part of me that wants to say to a mom or a dad out there, I know how you're feeling. If you're feeling like this, summer is wonderful and free, but you're likely, most of us are still probably having to work and do something. And in your mind, you're like, I'm going to spend time with children and we're going to just, in my mind, I'm like building sailboats out of like windy grass and like making instruments like out of seaweed. I mean, something like I just have this wonderful view of summer and it's more like, oh my God, what's happening? So I'd like to say to somebody, I see you. I really do understand. And it's so nice if we can share our stories and find a friend like the mom at the pool today who was like, oh yeah, I know how that is, and then perseverance, like keep working, keep going, I didn't stop after I texted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 people. And I was texting multiple at the same time, just seeing if anybody bit. And we ended up with the best babysitter. Like, I love her. She's so cute. I was like, this young lady from Greenville as a college student, you could tell she loved Amos and thought he was funny. And anyway, it was really nice. And then I had this great time with my son, who is my child you don't see very much on video. It's not really his thing. So I think sometimes people think I just don't like him, but I'm just trying to be respectful of him and his privacy. And it was just really nice. Yes, it's so true, Sheila. So that's what another friend was saying. She was like, you have a lot going on. And I said, I just feel like I have no expectations. Yes, Blair arrived safe in Utah. I really, I've kind of given up. I have no expectations. Like if the cat just sprayed pee all over me, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be pissed. But I would be like, well, it's just pee. I mean, this morning the sofa was wet. And I still to this day don't know what the hell it was. I mean, I was like, Doesn't smell like pee. It looks like pee. What is it? I still don't know. I gave up. It was not cat pee. Did you get the watch fixed? So last night I was at the Walmart. I had to go there at 10 o'clock and try to get my daughter's watch fixed that now I have taken apart and I can't get back together again. So I go there and I get a battery and there was no battery. So today I asked my mother to get me a watch at the Ace Hardware in Nashville, North Carolina, because there is not a watch battery in Atlantic Beach. There's one in Beaufort. Yes, Amos like Babysitters. So the watch is not fixed. Was it human pee? No, it did not smell like pee. It smelled like something good. No, it was liquid that had poured. It almost smelled like somebody had dumped Febreze on the couch. Sometimes cat pee doesn't smell until it dries. No, wet cat's pee smells. I know it because I've smelled it. A lot, way more than I wish I had smelled it. Yep. Yes, sirree, Bobby. Can you get her a new watch? Well, she doesn't have a watch right now, so she's just going to have to deal. Again, we deal in this family. She didn't have her river shoes, so I just went to the Walmart and spent $13 and got her some. The dog is not diabetic. It's that Celsius drink. They have been drinking that Celsius drink. Is that what smells like that? Damn it, I bet that is what it is. Somebody had pooped on the carpet. Oh, it wasn't the dog. The cat's poop. I stepped in cat poo yesterday, but it was dried up. Have you discussed your feelings with Big Thomas? Who is this? I feel like Barbara. You make me think of that counselor from the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where she gets the friend that pretends to be the counselor. Have you talked to the feelings? You need to go to couples counseling. Oh, yeah, I'm dying. Hope her shoes fit. I don't think they will. Well, that's what it is. Thank you, Janet. No, she doesn't have a phone on the trip. There's no phones. I hate cat throw up. It always has like a small animal in it, like a bunny or a mouse. Isn't the Celsius drink an energy drink? I don't know. Do I look like I know? If all the kids were gone for the summer, what would you and your husband do? Work? What do most people do that are paying for 3 teenagers and a 10-year-old? Oh, yeah. Thomas counseling after all is your husband. That is the dumbest mess. Yes, I talked to my husband. I mean, what in the hell? I just can't deal. Yes. Let me call him right now and we'll do a counseling session on video. Here's how it would go. He's not answering. Okay. Thomas, what? All right, call me back. He's watching the 3rd series of Dune. No, I don't know. Just kidding. I talked to him today. Watch your mouth. Julie Johnson. I mean, Julie Johnson. I love people on videos. It's so fun. Have you started dorm shopping? No, I haven't started dorm shopping. If you think that my freshman in college is going to let me go dorm shopping, you crazy. That boy is on his own. He just does his own thing. So yes, next week I'm going to be on my own. Blair is gone. Little Thomas is a counselor, and Russell is a counselor in training at camp. And Amos is a camper at Camp Trinity. Did you have a few needed drinks? I had about a half a glass of wine. I also had a brownie with ice cream. And so that'll be on Monday. So Monday night, I have an event at Posh Pelican, which was one of my favorite stores. It's down at the beach, and I love their clothes. So I'm doing an event down here because I was like, oh, I won't have any people here. And it's from 4 to 6, 4 to 7. I know it starts at 4, somewhere around there, 4 to 5, 4 to 6, or 4 to 7. And so if you're in Atlantic Beach, your raccoon hat, as my husband calls it, it's a raccoon. He loves to say words wrong to annoy me. Raccoon. I left that sucker in Edenton, and I'm not going back to get it because I'm not going back till August. Shh, don't tell anybody that. So then I have Tuesday. I have all day Tuesday here by myself in this house, which might just involve continuing the cleaning up. And like, those are sheets I just washed, and the darn cat is sleeping on them. Damn it. Darn it. Are you going to watch the presidential debate? No way, Jose. I don't think I could watch the debate because people might hurt each other if I talk. What if I moderated the debate? And I tried to be very, very neutral. You deserve peace and quiet. Oh no, once my parents find out I'm here by myself, they'll be like, do you want to come over? Call a maid service. Well, anyway, I have one day. When is the debate? I might have to. She's a debutante like you, but she never tells anyone. Oh, that's because she's real smart. She doesn't want to tell anybody she's a debutante because people might, tar and feather. That's why I like to be a debutante, because my parents are Yankees, and I got in by the skin of my teeth. And it's a very sore subject for all the real debutantes because they say I give them a bad name. Yes, they do. This Thursday is the debate. Wonder what I could do. Maybe I could. That might be a good subscriber activity to do. Maybe I'll do the debate, but then I'll do a subscriber video with my dad after. That'd be a good way to lose subscribers. Get my dad and then maybe my in-laws. Those people all watch a lot of Fox News. And not that I'm against Fox News, but there does seem to be a theme. How far are you from your parents? Oh, about 9 miles. Wait, your daughter can't fly because of the restricted airspace? All right. I'm just sitting here watching Dateline on Rewind, and I'm going to make up Blair's bed. I wish I still smoked. I'm coughing like I smoke. Carry on, people. A random thing to say. Goodbye.